1771 map. I'm going to show you a 1771 map of Africa. It was not called Africa. Africa came from a white Jew named Africanus. He's the one named Africa. And he went, and when he named it Africa, he went as far in Africa as Timbuktu. And that's as far as he went, called the whole continent Africa. Same way they did America. The continent of Africa had a name. It ain't like we don't have no name. I'm going to name that. Name it, and I'm going to name it my name. But it had a name. The whole continent of Africa had a name already. These maps have been erased from history because this is how they hid who you are, who we are, and they cut our history off. Literally wiped it. I'm going to show you. They literally did it. Put me up there. Now this is the lower part, the west part of Africa, the horn, around the horn. Now right here, where, you know, Mali, Ghana, Nigeria is in the middle, if you can see, that's called Negroland. That ain't just no byword. Negroland's a place. And in Negroland are the 12 tribes. Today. They still there. All of them ain't there, but the origins are there. Now what I want to show you is, if you look at the bottom, I need a pointer. Got my laser pointer. But if you see the word Guinea, y'all see that? Now they divided this up through the Dutch, the British, and Denmark. Denmark, Holland, and England divided it up, and you see the different colors showing the borders of their lands. Now, where you see Guinea at, you see, I'll get up and show you. And of course, this is modern day Nigeria. It'd be like Cameroon, Nigeria, Benin, all that, Ghana, all right here, Sierra Leone over here. Now, this is called the Grain Coast, right? Now it's called the Grain Coast. I wonder why they called it the Grain Coast, because that's where they took grain from. The Gold Coast, because that's where they took the gold from. The Slave Coast, because that's where they took the slaves from. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. You got what I'm trying to say. So we got the Grain Coast, the Gold Coast, Slave Coast. Now this is, and right here, now I was here about 5 or 6 times. I didn't even know I was right there where we originated, where we didn't originate, but where we were at in Africa. In this around Lagos, Nigeria is about right here. Now, but it was called Negroland, and this is Guinea. But Guinea was not here at first. The whole thing, Western Africa, was called Negroland. So that's why they knew when he came here, they called you Negro, because that's where you came from. Now, the problem is, I know y'all can't see this. This is pretty far back. But right here in the Slave Coast, this map erased something that was on the original map of 1747. It was very important, because this is, you realize, these are England, Holland, and Denmark. These are colonial powers. They had to erase something here so that you would never ever know where you came from. But on the 1747 map, put it back up there, Tim. Mess with the people eye. Look, on the 1747 map, it's something right there. You got what I'm saying? Now, because I told you I'm a teacher, because see, Negroes don't get it. I heard preachers on, man, we can't be no people, man, God wouldn't do. What's wrong with it? What's wrong? I'm sure to show you. Now, 1747 originally has the kingdom of Judah. The colonizer so purposely removed it so Judah's history would be erased completely, which means they wiped us off the map. So they knew these are some of the earliest navigational maps. So they knew, in order to keep you from knowing your history, if y'all ever get out of slavery and start reading, ain't gonna be nothing for y'all to read, because we've already changed it all. Wiped you off the map. Put them up, Tim. Now, this is another map now. This is same map, but it's just give you more understanding. You see Negroland. There's, okay, now below. Now, I'm going to go deep into this on a different study and show you where all the tribes are and everything, and show you that a lot of the Bible wasn't written in the Middle East. They lied about that. Remember they said the Tower of Babel was in Shinar, and Shinar is in Iraq, remember? Did y'all not know that? They said the plains of Shinar, right? But there's no Shinar in Iraq. There's no, the Bible is not in, there's no Shinar there. Guess where it is at? It's in Africa. The majority of the Bible was written there. I can't let you know that we're colonial powers. We are colonizing the world, and we can't let black people think that we got. Okay. So y'all see this now. I pointed out with the red line, slave coast, because I want y'all to see that. Now, you can't see it, but it's right here. Now, on this map, the original map, right here is the slave coast, right? Gold Coast, Grain Coast, right here, slave coast. This, see that area? This is a small area right there. Whole Africa ain't a slave coast. Now, I'm going to blow it up and show you. Put me up right, Tim. Now, this right here, KM stands for Kingdom of Judah. This is what they took off the map. Or Weta, which is what they called us. They was changing the translations. Because you know they changed it into Dutch, but then down here it says Judah again. So right here in this little area, the slave coast is where the slaves came from. But who was they taking? Judah. Y'all want it. Y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want it. Put it back up here. I want to see them again. Weta. And I'm going to show you that modern, I'm going to show you where the modern is now. You'll see it. But I want y'all to know, now this is the reason why I'm trying to show y'all the Bible's accurate. Come on, Tim. That after the persecution and war of 70 AD in Jerusalem, the Hebrews fled into Africa. Not like they didn't know where they was running at. They'd been in Africa before, many times.